You were a great officer, Tessa.
Shall we say I felt my talents weren't valued?
What do you mean? You think you should have had Harry's job?
Goodbye, Tom.
The light-hearted mood of a summer weekend was shattered in an instant. The suicide bomber had joined a crowd queuing outside the nightclub. His bomb contained ball bearings and nails, and they cut down. All the occupants of the bus are either dead or injured, victims of the human bombs bringing death. Nearly 60 were injured in the explosion, but 9 people were beyond the help of the medics. That death toll includes 3 babies and a 4-year-old child.
These horrors are in other countries' streets. If we don't act now, they'll come to ours too. So we have nothing. Just a phrase from a brain-damaged boy.
Nest of angels.
This happened yesterday. A tramp off the street, it seemed, making trouble at New Scotland Yard, and I've just twigged.
Twigged what?
At GCHQ, just before I left, we picked up a signal about an Algerian. I've hacked into the aliens database of the Secrétariat Général de la Défense Nationale.
You hacked into the French security service?
They do it to us, we do it to them. This is the tramp who plods throughout onto the street.
Mohammed Abhan Haloun.
Oh, poor man. What a terrible story.
Yes?
He was a university lecturer, left-wing-ish. He was arrested by the Algerian Secret Service and given a choice. Death or the dangerous task of penetrating an extreme terror group, the Garge. This he did with success. But in the end, they blew his cover. A car bomb meant for him killed his family.
Nasty.
He's from a nasty world. But he's a crack agent who didn't want to talk to the French. He wanted to talk to us.
And Special Branch nearly chucked him out.
If you with the eyes have any authority, make these fools understand. I can be of great use to your country.
Release him. Tell him to ring this number.
But he's an illegal. How the nutter?
We don't know what he is.
Bloody speaks.
Mohammed Abhan Haloun.
Mr. John Stedman, Home Office. They don't know who Peter Pan is, do they?
Why should they?
Peter Pan? He's a part of English heritage.
What, a story about a boy who didn't want to grow up?
No, a story about being safe in an eternal garden where you can play in tree houses all day long.
Is that how you see this country?
How do you see mine? Dusky maidens in desert tents offering dates on gold plates?
You have something to offer us.
No. You have something to offer me.
What?
A passport.
We can't just dole out British passports like sweets.
Why not? Why have an immigration policy at all? Why not let anyone in the world live wherever they want?
Shall we return to reality?
Certainly. There is a terrorist organization in my country called the Garge, the Group for Algerian Jihad, which finances extremists in Britain.
Yeah, we know about the Garge. Is that it? Is that all you're offering?
There is a gentleman in a mosque in Birmingham who has links with the Garge. His name is Mohammed Rashid.
Hell's bells.
Wait here. Someone else will come and talk to you.
We're prepared to offer you a British passport, as much as is within our power. You know, if you agree to become an agent run by us, there'll be no going back.
Please,
You'll have to agree to a debriefing.
bring on your lions.
home, a double espresso. Howdy, latte, cinnamon, not chocolate. That's all right. With the sandwiches, I went for cream cheese with chives all round. Good for the soul to be tea-boy now and then.
Let's go through this one more time. So, after your family died, you decided to leave Algeria. How did you do that?
My life savings.
Meaning?
I bribed my way onto a boat.
And the Algerian secret services let you go?
Of course not.
So how did you escape your masters?
I disguised myself as a camel.
Mr. Khaloun.
You're worried that I'm still working for them.
Well, wouldn't you be in our position?
When the extremists killed my wife and my daughters. Anyway, I decided to leave the nightmare my country had become. I got to France. I sent back fake reports that I had infiltrated the guard cell in Paris. My last report was that my cover was blown and they were after me. Then I disappeared to be reborn in England.
So as far as the Algerian secret services are concerned?
I am dead.
What do you think?
There is a terrible possibility that we are being penetrated by a highly dangerous double agent working undercover for God knows whom. The Algerian Secret Service, the militant wing of the Pakistani intelligence service, even an Al-Qaeda offshoot could be a disaster for us.
Or he simply is telling the truth, offering his services to a country with which he's fallen in love.
That's what we want to believe.
And we will.
So, now do I sing for my supper?
The Park Mount Mosque in Birmingham. We want you to go in undercover and infiltrate Mohammed Rashid's group.
But I told you, Rashid is financed by Algerian extremists. They killed my family.
I'm sorry, it's a difficult thing to ask.
Why me, a stranger from abroad?
We don't have the personnel of the right culture.
You mean color?
Yeah. What is concerning us is that they are preparing suicide bombers.
In Birmingham?
Oh, yes.
Welcome England to the world at large.
We need to know everything they're doing, fast. You may have to take risks.
My family is dead. So now I will help you.
I want to speak to the office of the Vice-Chancellor of the university.
Mr. Mulholland. Hello. I understand that you're contractors for refuse collection at the University of West Midlands campus. Yes. We have an employee that we wish you to hire. It doesn't matter who we are. I've got your VAT returns in front of me, and I'm afraid that there's a problem.
Why do you want to stay at the university?
I want to come and go at the campus. It's as good a place as any to be undercover. If you want to hide, hide amongst the young. Vicky.
And what are you here for?
I don't know.
Are you sick? Well, if you don't want medicine,